We first pitched it to Triple M,
Right.
who at the time...
So you pitched the show to who?
We pitched to Lee Simons.
Okay.
I pitched the show to Lee Simons, and Lee's a good friend of mine now, so I don't like telling the story, but he did. He said to us at the time, and possibly with some degree of confidence, that, I'm winning this time slot with 40-minute music marathons. We don't need anything. We went, okay, fine. And we went across the road, and I remember it was Brad March at the time and Jeff Ellis, and I remember having the first meeting with them, and they'd said, well, we've tried this with Danger Lowbrow and it doesn't work. I said, try it again. I said, just because you've tried it once, then we're talking about talk and drive.
Yep.
And I think that was the only precursor I can think of, was actually Danger Lowbrow, who in their wisdom they'd got and then asked to not be themselves. I think it was one of those ones they got from Triple R, and I think... they got him over, and for whatever reason it didn't work. But I was pretty confident at the time that if they're listening in cars going to work, they're going to be listening in cars going home.
Yep.
If anything, you've got more. It occurred to me straight away, you've got more freedom in drive. In breakfast, there's stuff that people want to know. They want to know the time. They want to know where the traffic is. Women want to know what to wear. How hot is it? All this stuff that you got to hit. In drive, it's done. It's done and dusted. You're on your way home. You can talk for 8 to 12 minutes if you can talk here content director into allowing you to do it. You don't have to keep hitting things. So to us, it straight away suited the style. The idea of doing a national show was so appealing. We already had a bit of a national profile through the Late Show and D-Gen, and we thought, and I say me, but me and Tony thought, for obvious reasons, if you wanted to do a national show, it was drive, and Triple M had passed. We're going to today. And at our very first meeting at Fox FM, there was Jeff Ellis in front of a big whiteboard going, well, guys, we've just had a massive change, a broadcasting change, a change of direction, and we are now going to be playing female vocalists all day. And basically he went through the lists of Kylie Minogue's and all this stuff, and we're standing at the back of the room with our hands in the air going, where does that leave our toilet humour? It was totally inappropriate, and it was. It jarred at first, and so we were basically had these dance songs. We were back announcing
Real McCoy.
The only time I ever stormed into the station manager's office was when I was back announced Fame, I think.
Oh, no.
I said, that's it. I'm done. Because we had
David Bowie's Fame.
No.
Irene Cara's
Irene Cara. That's it. You're pulling the piss. But we had an understanding early, which was, the understanding was, we won't tell you what music to play and you don't tell us the jokes. And that was kind of working.
Yep.
Where we did push it very early was they wanted, I think, 10 songs an hour, and we just kept whittling them down because we didn't like the songs and we thought they were inappropriate. It was oil and water what we were doing. And then in the end, we realised we were running the gauntlet. We knew the clock was ticking and we had so time. And so I remember Brad March coming in and thumping the table going, you will play 8 songs this hour. And us agreeing and then not, because we just went, we're all in. We've gone all in on this.
Yep.
We know if we don't show, we've got probably 2 surveys, and we'll be down the road with Danger Lowbrow, But we fortunately within that window and in that strange environment where we were playing female dance vocalists, we'd somehow garnered an audience very quickly. And bang on it, because I think all our natural instincts were right. There was a big hole in the market. No one was doing it. We had no competition. You look at the competition at that end of the dial now, and it blows breakfast out of the water. There's some serious shows up that end of the dial. For you think about Marty, who you mentioned.
Dave and Kate.
Dave and Kate. You've got Hamish and Andy, and you've got a few other. You've got some real heavy hitters in that article. We had it to ourselves. We had it totally clear. I mean, at that stage, it was a pioneering exercise, but it's turned into the most aggressive part of the dial. And for comedians, I can understand why you want to be there, because it does give you so much more freedom than the breakfast format does.